This is a great fight between two great fighters, two legends in the sport, two former world champions. Both guys love to stand up and bang it out.
Again, on the button.
Down goes
Out cold on the button.
Rich will come out. He's proven many times he'll stand up with anybody.
I prefer to stay on the feet. I like throwing punches, I like putting on exciting fights, so it's always part of the game plan. This is the first time that I will be fighting somebody that wants to throw down, so I'm excited about this fight particularly.
Franklin teeing away. Rich Franklin looking to finish the fight. This could be nasty.
Vanderlei Silva fights, he comes out to knock you the out.
He afraid because he know the power of my hands. One good punch in the chin, he's done.
This is the first time Vanderlei Silva's ever fought at 195 pounds. You know, he's fought at heavyweight, he's fought at 205 pounds, and everybody saw how devastating he was.
It's very important because in my first fight I did 195, but after I'm going to drop for 185.
We're going to see the beginning of that attempt to get down to 185 when Vanderlei Silva takes on Rich Franklin at a catch weight of 195 pounds.
I'm at 205. The UFC has spoken to me about 205. Vanderlei, however, wasn't interested in taking another fight at 205. I would be willing to fight at 195, and his camp agreed, and that's how we ended up on the catch weight. My primary concern is that I'm putting on entertaining fights for the fans.
I love the crowd, I love the show. I want to win, but I want to fight of the night every time.
When I tell people, they're always like, "Oh man, that's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait to see that fight." And I'm like, "Yeah, finally."
Our tale of the tape. It's a catchweight fight, both weighed in exactly at 194 pounds. Franklin, 2 inches taller, will have a 2-inch reach advantage. With the official introductions, once again, Bruce Buffer.
Meine Damen und Herren, ladies and gentlemen, 2 UFC warriors have now walked into the world's ultimate proving ground for fighters for this catchweight contest, as this is the main event of the evening. Our 3 judges scoring this contest in octagon side are Chris Lee, Andy Roberts, and Tony Weeks. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki. And now, the moment of truth UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. For the Langes Arena in Cologne, Germany, it's time! 3 rounds of fighting in the octagon. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 32 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 194 pounds, 88.2 kilos. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, by way of Curitiba, Brazil, he is the former Pride middleweight champion, the Axe Murderer, Vanderlei Silva! And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins with 4 losses and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 194 pounds, 88.2 kilos. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. Meine Damen und Herren, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Rich Ace Franklin!
I want you guys to do a clean, fair fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. You guys ready? Let's do this. Touch gloves.
Two of the classiest men in the history of mixed martial arts. Rich Franklin, Vanderlei Silva. They collide tonight in Cologne.
Completely different demeanor that Vanderlei has approaching opponents than he did when he was in Pride.
Are you ready?
Friendly
Let's
now.
go, come on! Silva in the red and black trunks. Pink and brown for Franklin.
Rich Franklin has an excellent left kick.
Franklin's gonna, and he's gonna look to methodically pick Vanderlei apart, and Vanderlei's gonna look to explode. In legendary Vanderlei fashion.
Yeah, Rich just faked it right there. He's looking for that left kick, perhaps to the body.
Well, he finished the fight against Matt Hamill with a kick to the body.
Yeah, he's got a very good left kick in all areas. Inside kick. Vanderlei's looking for the counter right there. And that's what he did with Keith Jardine. He left his leg out there to bait Keith. Keith went for it, and Vanderlei countered and dropped him.
Vanderlei hands up.
But see, Rich Franklin has a totally different style. He's moving more footwork.
Rich with a straight left. Remember,
straight.
that reminded me of the one that knocked out Nate Corey. Obviously it didn't land, but he does have one-shot knockout power. Haven't seen a lot of them, but we all remember the Nate Corey fight.
Yeah, that's a classic highlight reel KO. And then the other thing to take into consideration is that Vanderlei has been knocked out several times now. By Mirko Krokop, by Dan Henderson, of course, in his last fight by Rampage Jackson, and that's not including all the gym wars that he went through.
Swinging for the fences is Silva.
Good counter by Rich Franklin.
And he's really whipping that right hand, looking for the knockout, Vanderlei. Franklin waiting for his opportunities again.
When Vanderlei does throw those punches, though, Mike, he kind of drops his hands.
See if Franklin can take advantage of that.
And that is how Rampage countered.
195, catch weight.
Good straight left and a good right hand over the top.
Set it up with the fake jab. There's that
body
left kick.
And that landed. But Vanderlei was looking to counter. He ate it and looked to counter.
When Rich throws that left kick, the left hand comes down. Watch for Vanderlei with the right.
In my opinion, whoa, high kick by Vanderlei.
Graze Rich Franklin.
This is not the style of fight that's the best for Vanderlei, staying on the outside and letting Rich Franklin pick his shots. He's not putting that crazy pressure on him. Not fighting that Vanderlei style.
Franklin again looking for the left.
Good body kick by Franklin, a takedown by Vanderlei.
Vanderlei with the big takedown right into guard.
But let me tell you something, Rich Franklin has a very active guard. We saw it against Matt Hamill. He threatened with arm bars. He's arm barred Marvin Eastman from his guard.
I mean, this truly is a fight for the fans. Silva caught the leg, took Franklin down.
He's got to be careful and defend his arm, especially that left. When he grabs Rich Franklin around the back of the head, he's got to be careful of that arm.
Just over 90 seconds remains in the first round. Non-title fight.
Vanderlei is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so we do have to take that in consideration, and I don't think he's ever been submitted in a fight.
Franklin, now a brown belt, has worked for years with his best friend George Gurgel.
Good shots from the top by Vanderlei. Rich has got his feet on the hips of Vanderlei. Vanderlei's trying to shake him off.
Joe, a note on Vanderlei Silva. His last submission win was in 1999 against Bob Schreiber. 1999, so been a long time.
Yeah, and it's not that he's not capable of it.
Just fights with a different style.
Exactly.
Most guys don't survive.
He
it
almost
long
submitted
enough.
Yoshida. He dropped down for a guillotine, but missed it. Slipped right off, and now Rich Franklin's on top of him.
Franklin trying to score points. Looks like Vanderlei's cut over the right eye.
Rich Franklin's got him trapped up against the cage, too. Rich looking him out, and he's got it. He's got the back. Vanderlei scrambles. Good shots by Rich Franklin.
20 seconds left in the round.
Nice knee to the body by Franklin.
They separate.
Franklin separates. Now
Franklin again pushes
Vanderlei is
forward.
wading in now, Mike. Hands down when he throws. Great first round. A great first round for Rich Franklin.
Vanderlei breathing very heavy.
Relax and breathe. Okay.
No water on the head.
Okay. Relax and breathe. You on the run. You're picking up his timing now. You're doing good.
He's broke his nose.
He's gonna wear down.
I think I broke his nose.
Listen, when you go into him, don't back straight out. I'm
Yeah.
trying to time that, okay? When you go inside, you have to roll out around him, okay?
Start this round the same way. Okay? Start this round the same way, and just feel it. Feel when you can go after.
Being on
him,
bottom
okay?
didn't hurt me?
No, you won that round because you got on top, and then you get more down.
Matt
Everybody
Hume,
up, let's go.
Rob Radford, speaking to Rich Franklin. The beautiful Edith says it's time for round 2. See if Silva goes for broke early here in the second round.
He's breathing very heavy, Mike. You know, I mean, I know he went through an extensive strength and conditioning program. It's a grueling workout that he goes through, but
Both these guys.
you got to also take into consideration the weight cut. Rich is accustomed to it. He's done it many times. He knows how to do it exactly. He knows how his body's going to react. Vanderlei, this is his first time.
Vanderlei again looking for the head kick.
Good kick, but good counter by Franklin.
And Vanderlei really short-armed that right a moment ago.
And Rich Franklin looks to be the much fresher fighter right now.
That's how Franklin ended up on his back before, was Silva catching the kick. But then Rich was able to reverse.
Now Rich is throwing some feints.
You hear the corner of Franklin, stay on your game. Don't abandon, don't feel rushed. Wait for the opportunity.
Good body kick by Vanderlei. The thing about Vanderlei, though, is he does always have that big power, and he does swing for the fences.
Franklin pushed forward. But you always, as an opponent, have that fear of that one punch or kick landing, and then the fight's over, regardless of if you've dominated Silva or not.
Good inside leg kick by Rich Franklin. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you have to be careful.
Like right there.
Exactly.
Got a little off balance. Franklin leaned forward on those last 2 lefts. Ducked under. Good kick. He might be leaving himself a little exposed, though, Joe, when he goes for that.
I think he feels like he's got Vanderlei's timing down. You know, Vanderlei,
Caught him. Well, he did
the
there.
jab.
Yep.
And, you know, Vanderlei, when the openings present themselves, he winds up, he tenses up before he throws. He's not throwing relaxed and free. So there's that extra split second for Rich to get away or to defend himself.
You're on the angles. Silva, hands up. Improvised with the knee a bit to the thigh. To the body. Don't get sloppy. Two minutes, 10 seconds remains in the second round. Franklin again, good head movement and a good left.
You hear Matt Hume yelling, he's slowing down, he's slowing down.
Just look at Vanderlei. Sweat pouring out. Franklin hardly even sweating. Flipping the jab out, gets out of the way.
Still, he's just throwing everything he has into each shot.
Exactly what we thought Franklin had to do, Joe, to win. and that is just be technical. Pick them apart. Stay on your game.
Good body kick by Franklin. Franklin is starting to pick Vanderlei apart.
No combinations being thrown by Vanderlei Silva.
Oh, he landed a
big
good right
hand.
Rich buckled.
And again, Joe, that was that left kick where his left hand came down. Now Vanderlei
smells blood.
1 minute remains in the second round. Vanderlei pushing forward.
He landed another one
again. Swing and a miss. Franklin stepping out of the way. Watch out for the clinch.
Rich is going to try to take him down.
Looking at the clock, 37 seconds left in the round. Caught him with the right hand. And this fight has changed drastically here in the latter part of round 2.
Rich made a mistake and he paid for it, but he got through it. Oh, high kick.
Slip, but he rocked him.
Good jab by Vanderlei.
Vanderlei down for a moment.
Both guys are exhausted, Mike. But
What
Rich
a
Franklin
second
seems to be
round.
recovering better.
Headed to the third round, Joe. What a fight. Our main event of the evening.
As advertised. Wow.
Two great champions.
I mean, that really highlighted what we said about Vanderlei. Rich was timing him, he had the footwork down, but he made one mistake in that style of Vanderlei that he throws everything into every punch.
You just can't get in that crossfire with him, okay? Everything else you're beating on, you gotta stay on your game, okay? You gotta stay on your footwork, not get into a sloppy crossfire, okay? You're beating him with everything. I just want 2 shots at a time and out, okay? Only 2 shots at a time, okay? When he gets really tired, towards the end of the round, he's dying, okay?
And here we see Rich Franklin makes a mistake, gets caught with a jab and a right hand, his knees buckle, and Vanderlei smells it. Jumps all over him. And here he catches him with a right hook. And Rich took that one on the chin, and you know, he never went down, but he definitely got hurt.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is a big, big round.
Look at Vanderlei Silva, one of the greatest warriors in the history of the sport. And it shows.
All right, let's run. You ready? You ready? Let's go, come on.
Third and final round.
Show of respect. And the crowd applauds.
Well, as I said earlier, Joe, this is a fight for the fans. A fight that could tell us a lot about the future of these two former champions, but a true matchup for the great fans of mixed martial arts. Inside leg kick. Vanderlei Silva's exhausted.
Mike, I really think that weight cut hurt him. You know, what I had heard, the rumor was that he had to cut 12 pounds yesterday to make the 195-pound weight limit. And that could have been a big difference in his performance tonight.
Franklin was actually not grumpy during the cut, which he always was at 185, which tells you that it was an easy one, or at least much more manageable. Franklin, good head movement.
And Vanderlei's just staying in the pocket and trying to catch him. And Franklin caught him with a nice left there.
4 minutes left in the fight. Good jab. Franklin picking Silva apart. But again, you're one connection away from the whole complexion of this fight changing as it did in the second round.
And one thing that's got to be weighing on Rich Franklin's mind is his last fight with Dan Henderson, which was a very close fight, which he thought he won, and a lot of other people agreed with him, and he lost the decision. So he's got to be thinking about that right now as well, especially after that last round.
But there's a risk reward. Can't leave yourself vulnerable in trying to take it away from the judges' scorecards. Good kick to the body.
Oh.
Shakes it off. This is what this sport's about.
You know, and that's a testament to Vanderlei Silva's heart, because he's obviously exhausted. He could have taken up to 5 minutes to recover there, and he said, no, let's just keep going.
The hands fell of Vanderlei Silva.
mean, Rich is like darting in and out of traffic. You know, I mean, that's what he's doing here.
Franklin to the body. Silva pushing forward. Franklin's got to be careful here. He wants to avoid the clinch.
Vanderlei's got a catch. He lands a nice knee.
Caught him with a knee. And
Good body kick.
Main event here in Cologne, Germany. Silva continuing to try to hunt Franklin down. Franklin followed it up with a nice jab.
Vanderlei is certainly pouring it on here, Mike. And it's interesting to see how the judges view this. If Vanderlei wins this round, Mike, this could be 2 rounds in the books for him.
Just over 2 minutes remains in the fight, Joe. 2 minutes exactly. Vanderlei looked for the head kick again, caught the forearm.
You know, you got to think that he won that last round based on damage alone. Even though Franklin controlled a lot of the round, Vanderlei definitely did the most damage. And if he could do the same thing in this round, he could pull this fight out.
140 remains.
Rich, on the other hand, Vanderlei is slowing down. Vanderlei's getting tired. If he can capitalize on that, catch Vanderlei coming in.
Vanderlei just stalks his opponent.
Just a little over a minute to go.
Franklin continuing to look up at the clock. 60 seconds remains in the fight. That's a slip. Vanderlei again wants the crowd to react.
He loves a brawl.
Uh-oh. Coming forward on Rich Franklin. Throwing punches. Franklin able to fight back. 38 seconds left.
If Franklin can get a takedown here, that could be huge.
He got it, and Vanderlei even reacted, you could tell.
Yeah, he was upset.
He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's got to get back to his feet here if he has any hope of winning the round, and Rich has got to drop some bombs down on him here. Vanderlei kicks him off. Rich lands some good lefts. Vanderlei is exhausted.
Good control by Franklin. 10 seconds remains.
He's holding on to Rich Franklin's glove.
Elbows from the back, punches from the front. Wow, what a way to finish.
Wow. What a fight. This crowd is standing on its feet.
The first ever UFC in Germany. And the main event, tremendous.
You know, I don't know how you'd score that round. Rich Franklin got Vanderlei down, but he didn't do that much damage, and Vanderlei was up pretty quickly. Here's the end of the fight here, and this is just outstanding. Elbows from Vanderlei, punches from Franklin. Just each guy leaving it all in the octagon. I mean, that's crazy.
This will be a razor-close decision. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest. The winner, by unanimous decision, Rich Ace Franklin!
Unanimous decision victory for Rich Franklin. He defeats the legendary axe murderer. Here's Joe.
All right, I'm here with a very happy Rich Franklin. First of all, Rich,